Formula One is where speed meets spectacle. It isn't just about the roar of engines, it's a financial journey for the cities that host its Grand Prix. Recently, Formula One has become a partner in the Grand Prix game, not just a guest, sharing the stage and the bills with cities like Las Vegas and Miami. Have you ever wondered what it takes to host an F1 Grand Prix? Well, let's dig into the dollars and cents of Grand Prix events, starting with the high costs of the venues. Number 1. Venue costs. Organizing a Formula One Grand Prix demands a substantial financial commitment from the host city, often totaling millions of dollars. A key part of this commitment revolves around venue costs, encompassing various elements crucial for the event's successful execution. The financial burden begins with track rental fees, a significant budget item. For renowned circuits like Monaco, rental fees can exceed $10 million. In contrast, newer venues may negotiate fees ranging from $2 to $5 million. These figures fluctuate as Formula One adjusts fees based on factors like event popularity and the economic capacity of the host city. Constructing temporary facilities represents another major expense. Developing pit lanes, hospitality suites, media centers, and fan zones can collectively cost between $20 and $30 million, depending on the scale and complexity of the infrastructure. Formula One's stringent standards mandate high-quality construction, further contributing to the overall expenditure. Existing tracks may require modifications to meet Formula One standards, with costs varying from $5 to $15 million. These modifications often include safety enhancements, adjustments to the track layout, and improvements to spectator areas. The goal of these expenditures is not only to meet regulatory requirements, but also to enhance the overall racing experience. For example, the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas invested approximately $25 million in track modifications and an additional $30 million in temporary facilities for its inaugural race in 2012. Similarly, the Baku City Circuit in Azerbaijan spent around $7 million on modifications before its first Grand Prix in 2016. Balancing these significant expenses is crucial for host cities, as the economic success of hosting a Grand Prix depends on careful financial planning. It is essential to find a middle ground between promoting the city on a global scale and managing the financial complexities of the venture. Number 2. Infrastructure development. The Formula One Grand Prix involves more than just the track. It requires substantial investments in infrastructure by the host city. Road improvements, public transportation upgrades, and facility enhancements contribute significantly to the overall expenses. Host cities often undertake road improvement projects to ensure smooth transportation for teams, officials, and fans, with costs ranging from $5 to $15 million, depending on the required improvements. For example, Melbourne, hosting the Australian Grand Prix, invested over $10 million in road upgrades in 2019. Improving public transportation is also crucial, with costs for upgraded transit systems, shuttle services, and additional transportation options ranging from $5 to $20 million. Upgrading existing facilities to meet Formula One standards is essential, with costs for enhancing spectator areas, team facilities, and safety measures ranging from $10 to $30 million. Number 3. Security and safety. Ensuring the security and safety of participants and the overall event is a top concern for Formula One races. The financial aspect of hosting a Grand Prix is significantly influenced by the costs associated with robust security measures and emergency services. A major part of security expenses involves personnel, including trained security professionals, law enforcement officers, and emergency services personnel. This can cost from $3 to $10 million depending on the event's scale. State-of-the-art security equipment is essential, with costs for surveillance systems, metal detectors, and communication infrastructure ranging from $2 to $8 million. Efficient emergency response capabilities are crucial, involving funds for medical teams, ambulances, and other emergency services, with host cities typically budgeting between $1 and $5 million. These substantial investments emphasize the dedication of host cities to prioritize the well-being of everyone involved in the Grand Prix. Balancing the thrill for fans with maintaining a secure environment requires planning and financial commitment. Number 4. Promotion and marketing. The success of a Formula One Grand Prix extends beyond the racetrack. It relies on strategic promotion and marketing to attract spectators and boost tourism. Substantial costs associated with promoting such a high-profile event play a crucial role in ensuring its visibility on a global scale. Formula One events allocate a significant portion of their budget to advertising campaigns across various mediums, such as television, digital platforms, billboards, and print media. Conducting promotional events leading up to the Grand Prix is common to engage fans and generate excitement. These events involve meet and greet sessions, fan festivals, and promotional activities in the host city. Number 5. Hospitality and accommodation. Ensuring a seamless experience for teams, officials, and visitors is crucial for the success of a Formula One Grand Prix. This involves substantial investments in hospitality and accommodation, both playing significant roles in the overall budget of hosting such a prestigious event. Formula One teams require cutting-edge facilities to optimize their performance during a Grand Prix weekend. The costs associated with providing top-notch team facilities, including motorhomes, workspaces, and technology infrastructure, can be staggering. Teams collectively spend around $20 to $30 million annually on these facilities. The Monaco Grand Prix, known for its luxurious ambiance, witnesses teams investing millions in creating exclusive and technologically advanced spaces for their operations. Hosting VIPs, sponsors, and dignitaries is a critical component of the Grand Prix experience. The construction and operation of VIP hospitality suites, lounges, and exclusive viewing areas significantly contribute to the event's prestige. Costs for VIP hospitality can range from $5 to $15 million. Securing suitable accommodation for teams and officials is a crucial logistical aspect of Grand Prix organization. This includes negotiating bulk bookings and hotels close to the circuit to ensure convenient access. Accommodation costs for teams and officials can vary, but on average, they constitute approximately $3 to $5 million of the overall budget. Grand Prix weekends attract a surge of visitors, necessitating additional accommodation options to meet demand. Local hotels, guest houses, and temporary accommodations contribute to the overall lodging budget. Costs for visitor accommodation can vary widely, depending on the host city's capacity and pricing. Grand Prix events held around the world set annual budgets to accommodate the influx of international fans and ensure a comfortable stay for fans from around the globe. The financial considerations tied to hospitality and accommodation highlight the substantial investment required to successfully host a Formula One Grand Prix. Number 6. Economic benefits versus costs. Hosting a Formula One Grand Prix involves substantial financial commitments beyond immediate costs for the host city. To thoroughly assess the impact, it's crucial to analyze economic benefits against significant investments. The economic equation involves a meticulous assessment of costs and benefits. On average, organizing a Formula One race costs between $300 and $500 million, covering venue expenses, infrastructure development, security measures, promotional activities, and hospitality arrangements. Recognizing the diversity in costs, some events surpass the average due to specific circumstances, while others optimize expenditure. Despite these substantial costs, Formula One events can inject a considerable economic stimulus into the host city and its surrounding regions. Primary drivers of economic benefits include increased tourism, job creation, and revenue generation. Grand Prix weekends attract a global audience as they draw visitors from different corners of the world. The influx of international spectators significantly contributes to the local tourism industry. For instance, the Australian Grand Prix in Melbourne consistently draws over 300,000 attendees, with a notable portion being international visitors. This increase in tourism positively impacts various sectors, including hospitality, retail, and transportation. The logistics and organization of a Grand Prix require a substantial workforce, which generates diverse employment opportunities. The Canadian Grand Prix in Montreal, for example, creates thousands of temporary jobs during the race weekend, providing a boost to the local economy. Beyond direct spending, Formula One races contribute to revenue generation through various channels, including ticket sales, merchandise, sponsorships, and broadcast rights. The United States Grand Prix in Austin, Texas has witnessed a consistent increase in revenue, with estimates reaching $300 million in economic impact for the region. While the immediate economic boost during the Grand Prix weekend is evident, the long-term impact is equally significant. Host cities often experience sustained growth in tourism, enhanced infrastructure, and heightened global visibility. The Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, held at the Yas Marina circuit, has played a pivotal role in positioning the city as a premier destination, contributing to its status as a hub for international events and tourism. Number 7. Government support and incentives. The successful hosting of a Formula One Grand Prix often depends on collaboration between event organizers and the government of the host city. Acknowledging the economic impact and global visibility of Formula One races, many governments actively provide financial backing. This support takes different forms, including direct funding, tax breaks, and infrastructure investments. Governments may allocate a specific budget to support the organization and execution of the Grand Prix, covering venue expenses, security measures, and promotional activities. For example, the British Grand Prix at Silverstone has received financial support from the UK government to ensure the race's continued presence on the Formula One calendar. To encourage hosting major sporting events, governments often offer tax breaks to event organizers and associated businesses. These incentives aim to offset costs and promote long-term economic benefits. Hosting a Formula One race may require significant infrastructure development. Governments may invest in upgrading transportation networks, enhancing public facilities, and improving urban infrastructure to meet hosting standards. Collaborative efforts between the government and private entities are crucial for the financial viability of hosting a Grand Prix. Public-private partnerships enable shared responsibilities and resources, creating a sustainable framework for recurring events. Through PPPs, governments and private investors share the financial burden of hosting a Grand Prix, allowing for a more equitable distribution of costs and benefits. The Malaysian Grand Prix at the Sepang International Circuit exemplified a successful PPP model, with the government and the private sector working together to develop and sustain the event. While government support is crucial for hosting Grand Prix events, it's essential to ensure that benefits extend beyond the immediate economic impact. Governments, in collaboration with event organizers, must develop strategies to capitalize on the global exposure and long-term opportunities that Formula One races bring to a region. Hosting Formula One Grand Prix events requires substantial financial commitments, encompassing venue costs, infrastructure development, security, and promotion. Despite these expenses, the economic benefits, such as increased tourism and revenue, provide a balanced perspective. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and set notifications to stay updated with our latest content.